Hey, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy, AK Harrison, from who is akharrison.com. You can also catch me at the blog spot at bigmoneytrucker.com. We're now BMT Network Reacts. We're going to get to it, man. Hey, thanks for tuning back in, man. Thanks for tuning back in. We got us another reaction, another deadly crash with the CDL holder being issued the wrong CDL. How in the hell did you get somebody else license from the DMV? It's a whole lot of craziness going on. We're going to go ahead and get right on into it and react. Let's get active. Let's go. This is crazy.
So we've learned the driver arrested in a deadly nearly 20 car pileup
20 got 20 cars, bro. Golly.
was not supposed to have a standard commercial driver license. That's according to a federal report our team has combed through all week long.
20 cars, okay? 20 vehicles on I-35. Sheesh.
For joining us, I'm Daniel Marin.
And I'm Jennifer Sanders. Arvagana Hollis joins us now.
We look at little mama right there. You better be, man. Hey, what's up, black dress? I see you, black dress. I see you now, holding it down.
To talk about how this mistake happened.
Hey, okay now. We just checking out everything. We got this dude right here. He looks like he could be mixed with Asian, huh? He look like he could be mixed with Asian. I like those shoes. I actually have a pair of shoes with a pair of straps like that. Gray suit. He's in the front. Green dress in the back. I love the green dress with the sneakers. You know what I mean? She's nice and comfortable. But what really caught my eye was this right here. This yellow hood that appears to be a Volvo hood. Now, I have a theory about drivers who drive Volvos, okay? The drivers who drive those Volvo trucks, they could be out of control, okay? You know what I mean? Those Volvos, they are very comfortable rides, okay? Almost too damn comfortable if you ask me. Shoot, it's like a uh floating recliner, man. It's like you're riding in a recliner, like it's buttery soft in there. You can lose track of what you're doing. Shoot, you think that one moment you're driving a tractor trailer, the next moment you floating through heaven, dog. You think you on vacation, cruising. Shoot, you think you driving a big body Benz or something. Riding in luxury, all that luxury. You ain't even at work no more. But anyway, yellow hood, yellow Volvo. The people who drive these Volvos, they lose track of time. They lose track of what they're doing. Okay, let's go.
Where you found some other key points in this report.
Yeah, so this report is hundreds of pages long, so we really learned a lot. And when it comes to that license issue, this had to do with confusion over the driver's citizenship status. And
there it is. There it is right there, bro. There it is every damn time. Every time. Citizenship. What we gonna do about those damn borders, man? Like seriously though. Seriously though. The laws surrounded around migration, it needs an overhaul. Okay? How people get into this country needs to be it needs more scrutiny. I was at the airport, I remember a few months ago, man, and there was this guy in front of me, and he was catching a plane out of the country. He was headed back down to, I believe it was Mexico, but it was definitely Central America or South America, man. And he just had a few bags and he looked like he was about to get the heck up out of Dodge. Like, bro, I'm trying to hurry up and get up out of here, man. But these people, man, they come over. They come over too easy, too willy nilly. We allow people to come into this country too willy nilly. One, and two, we allow them to get professional certifications. It's one thing to just come over here, maybe they're working on a farm, you know what I mean? They're doing construction, they're building houses, they're putting infrastructure together, they're on somebody's roof in July, on somebody's job site, sweeping up the floors. You know what I'm saying? They're out here driving trucks. They're taking tests. They're taking written tests. Then they're taking practical tests. And they're getting professional certifications. Can't read a damn lick. Can't read a bit of damn English, but somehow, some way, they're getting professional, American professional certifications. It's mind blowing. These people can't read English, but somehow they're getting American professional certification.
We address these
Who?
new details. We do
How?
want to remind everyone just how terrible this crash was, and once again send our condolences.
20 damn cars. That's diabolical.
The people impacted. Digging through the National Transportation Safety Board's analysis of the March 2025 crash that killed 5 people, including a baby and a child.
Damn. And they're taking the kids out, bro. They're taking the babies out, man. I got kids. I'm a dad. I got kids. God forbid that I get the call one day, I get the news one day that one of my babies had been in an accident, right? And it was somebody that wasn't supposed to be here. And there was a mix up at the DMV saying that they got the wrong damn license. There would be hell to pay. Gotta be.
You'll come across images of crumpled cars that seem almost unfathomable. An unrecognizable pile of parts, a pickup truck with the bed so smashed in it looks like it got ripped off. And we're learning now the driver who police believe is responsible wasn't eligible for the kind of.
He looked like he's Somalian. He looked like he's Somalian. He got the look to him. But let's see.
Driver license or CDL that he had. Solomon Waldekil Araya, who faces more than 20
Solomon Akil Raya.
felony charges related to this crash, had an active standard CDL set to expire in 2030. But the report plainly states he was, quote, ineligible for the unrestricted license he got in 2021 and, quote, was solely eligible for a non-domiciled CDL because of his immigration status. He had a U.S. employment authorization card that expired.
A U.S. employment authorization card. We need to take a deep dive into that right there. U.S. employment authorization card. We need to take a real good look at that because a lot of these people shouldn't be getting professional certifications, though, okay? You can work here, right? You can work here. Let's do some construction, get on the rooftop, lay some tile, do flooring, maybe work on the railroad, right? Do some real hard labor. But damn it, professional certifications? professional certifications. That just don't sit right with me. That shouldn't sit right with any American. That shouldn't sit right with you. A person who can't read, who can't write, and they're getting professional certifications. We're gonna have to take a real good look at the U.S. employment authorization card process. We're gonna have to do that. We're gonna have to do that.
2022, and federal officials say that's when his CDL should have also expired. Now to another takeaway. Look at the steep drop off in this chart. Data shows 2 seconds before the crash, Tequila Raya was accelerating at 100%. And investigators say evidence shows the truck decelerate.
Ah, yes. Oh, Amazon. A Volvo connected to a Amazon container. Hey, yep. Yep. Yeah. All the boxes are being checked. I had made a poll not yesterday, but a few weeks back. It's still going strong. The fastest drivers on the highway, and somebody had actually put this combination of truck and trailer up there. I didn't have a choice. I didn't have this choice up there, but they said Amazon trailer, Volvo truck, and voila.
More from hitting other cars than it did from the driver pumping the brakes. Another key takeaway had to do with a small trucking company he worked for, ZBN Trucking. It's no longer in business, by the way, because the report states it couldn't obtain insurance after the crash.
Of course. Of course. What you thought? What you thought, man?
According to the report, the company had no formal hiring process and lacked formal records for training and oversight. The owner stated that when he needed to hire a driver, he would reach out to someone in his Eritrean community and fill the opening, the report read.
Eritrean? Shit, I'm I am intrigued by that. What the heck is a damn E-trend? Y'all want to do some y'all want to look up some stuff? What is E-trend? Hey there.
Well, hello there. I see you've rolled in. Whether it's the open road or open conversation, I'm here to ride shotgun. What's on your mind today?
Yeah, I'm looking up this interview or this news story about a driver on I-35 wrong CDL, and the person is E-trend. Can you help me with the E-trend? What's that geographic or location? Those people, I'm not too sure with E-trend.
I suspect you might be thinking of Eritrea. Eritrea is a country in the Horn of Africa hugging the Red Sea coast. If a driver's from Eritrea, they'd be Eritrean. So if that news piece is talking about an Eritrean driver, that's the geographical connection. Let me know if you need more context.
Yeah. So where's that located?
Picture the northeastern corner of Africa where the land shakes hands with the Red Sea. That's Eritrea. It's lounging just north of Ethiopia with Sudan on its left and Djibouti on its right. It's got coastline vibes, desert hues, and a whole lot of history in its pocket.
Ethiopia, Sudan, uh, Somalia, anywhere near there?
You've got the right neighborhood. Eritrea is tucked up north of Ethiopia, west of the Red Sea. Sudan is to its northwest. Somalia is a bit further southeast down the Horn of Africa. So, yes, they're all neighbors in the grand tapestry of East Africa.
Hey, you've been a great help. Thank you.
I'm glad I could help connect the dots. Anytime you need a co pilot for these brain journeys, just holler.
Okay, so you have combed through hundreds of pages. Were there any changes made since this crash?
Yes, so it noted in the report something that we actually learned in September when Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy announced some new restrictions on who can get non domiciled licenses here in the US. But we still have a lot of outstanding questions, right? Particularly when it comes to oversight of trucking companies, specifically smaller ones like the one here. So we have reached out to DPS and the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration, and we haven't heard back yet. We started reaching out yesterday, but hope to get some answers soon.
All right.
All right, let's go ahead and finish on up, man. So, a wrong, the wrong guy got the wrong CDL from Africa, from that region, that East Africa, man, and they just keep sending them over. They send them over in droves and waves, and they just keep on having 20-car pileups. Hmm. Who's in charge? Who's in charge? How in the hell did they get their damn CDL, man? That's what I want to know. Y'all let me know, man, down in the comment what y'all think, man. Who's in charge? Do we need to tighten up our borders? Hell, can we tighten up our borders? Because we keep hearing a lot about America is a country built off the backs of America. I mean, built off the backs of immigrants. That's what they say. America was built by immigrants. So if it was built by immigrants, then I guess it will continue to be, you know, inhabited by immigrants. I guess the citizens will be phased out and everybody will be immigrants. I guess that's what they want, huh? Just a bunch of, rich billionaires and immigrants doing the labor. That's what they want. Yep, that's what they want. You want millionaires and billionaires. Well, the billionaires will be, the upper class. The millionaires will be the middle class, and then everybody else will be immigrants doing the work. Okay, causing crashes on the interstates, causing 20-car pileups Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Confusion, congestion, chaos, and mayhem. That's what they will be doing, man. I'm out.